Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Gladys from Gladys Creations, and I am so happy to see that you're here because today I'm doing a collaboration together with my friend Tiffany from Simply Blessed Crafts, and the collaboration is called Crafting Our Way to Christmas. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be crafting together, and it's all Christmas themed. And this is part of a collaboration series, okay, of 9 different crafters that I'm going to be crafting with from today, starting today's video all the way to the end of November. It's a total of 9 different creators that are going to be joining me on different days, and we're going to be doing Christmas crafts with you, and they're all going to be different. Nothing's going to be the same, and it's going to be lots of fun. So let's get to crafting, and we'll talk a little bit more about it later. Here, this a wood. This is a wood brown, okay, and it doesn't have to be in perfect shape. It could be stained or whatever, or reused. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. This is just to give the body shape of our gnome's face, okay? And we're going to take some fiber fill and we're going to glue it down about an inch thick, okay? And there's a glue gun, and I'm gluing it down all around the top half of this wood round, okay? And I guess I show you everything. I guess so, yep. And then after this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put the muslin over the top of it, the muslin. And then I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to take the edges, you see, to see if it reaches, and it's going to reach just fine. So then we take it and we cut all around the edges. Now, you just want to cut a square that is maybe about 2 inches from the away from the wood round, okay? And then here I'm just cutting some notches, okay? And this little red fluff you see everywhere is from the other material that I cut too. I'm sorry, it was a big mess. It was everywhere. And then I take the glue gun and I glue the top on top of the wood, and then lay over the notches onto the wood round like that. And make sure that you use something, a spatula, silicone spatula, something, anything, but do not put your hands on there because it's hot. That the glue is very, very hot, and you can feel the heat right through the fabric. You see how I jumped there? Yeah, and my fingers are cured from this, and I was jumping, okay? It is, yeah. So you want to take something and do not rub your fingers doing this. I learned the hard way by sticking my hands in there, and how did that burn? Now, I don't go all the way around yet, okay? I go 3/4 of the way up the circle, okay? And leave a couple notches open because I'm going to be stuffing it some more, okay? Because we want to give it a nice shape. You want it nice and smooth. You want to give like the shape of the face, okay? So here, you see me, I take it and I stuff it all the way right to the edge. Nice and smooth. Nice and you want it nice and firm, okay? And then I keep stuffing it all the way around. Nice and firm. See, like that. Then, after I do that, I go and I close it up a little bit more, but not all the way yet. Okay, I just close it up a little bit more, pull it nice and taut, okay, and bring it towards the center, and I leave like 2 pieces out still, and then I'm gonna stuff the rest of it all the way up to the edge, nice and full, just like that. Okay, and then after I do that, I'm gonna take it and flip it over again and glue the last 2 notches. Pull it nice and taut. Remember, don't use your fingers. I used my fingers again and burned myself twice there. Okay, and I still don't learn my lesson. You see me sticking my fingers in there? Ay, ay, ay. I burned my fingers all the way to the end, I tell you. All right, so there it is, nice and smooth. And then I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby. It was so nice. It's like a terry cloth kind of fabric. It is so soft. I love it. And it's 50% off. All the Christmas fabric is 50% off, okay, right now at Hobby Lobby. And I go to the halfway point, right to the center, and then I notch it there, and then I add a little dab of glue. I almost glued it down the wrong way. And I get it right at the center of it, and then I glue a line right across, and then glue another line going down and across. Then I flip it over to the back side. And the material is 30, I cut it 36 inches in length-wise, width-wise, and then the height is 20 inches, okay? Then after I glue it on the back, I fold it over, notched it, and I glued it down, folded it, but I didn't fold it the long way. I didn't glue it the long ways because I wanted to leave it relaxed. I don't want it to get stiff or anything like that. I just tuck it in and tie it. And the way I'm going to tie it is I'm going to take some red and white baker's twine. And I take about 2 feet of the baker's twine, and I wrap it around twice. And then I just do a shoestring tie bow, and I double knot it, okay? Then I take and cut another piece of twine that's a little bit shorter, and I just take it in through the back and tie a knot there, so I have 4 strings hanging. Then I take another piece and tuck it through there and double knot it, and that one is shorter. So there's 3 sizes of legs, that are going to be hanging. So you have a total of 6 strings hanging, okay? Then I get this like velvety kind of material, and I also cut that 36 inches long, and the width is 6 inches. I cut it crazy, like uneven. So I take the finished side, the side that's nice and straight, and we just fold it over. And then I take that and fold it over. I fold it over once, and then I fold it over again over the top of it, like you see me do there. And then I keep doing that all the way down to make like a tube. Okay, I didn't want to fold it together because I don't want a seam. I just wanted it to join and make like a tube. So I did that, and I just kept measuring it as I went and kept folding it and then tucking it and making sure that it stayed the same size. It got a little bit bigger, very maybe 1/8 of an inch bigger. But you're not going to be able to tell, and it's not like anybody's going to sit there and take a tape measure to see if I did my tubing the same exact size all the way through. If you do that, I'll throw you out of my house. Okay, joking. All right, now so here I got some fur, and that I cut about maybe I didn't cut it as I did the hat, the whole 36 inches. I think it was like maybe 25, something like that. Because I do want to fold it over, okay, and to meet towards the back, okay, because I want it to look finished when you look at it even from the side. Because if you don't wrap it, what's going to happen is that you're going to see the wood round and all that, and it's not going to look finished. So I take it and I fold it over into a V shape in the back, and I glue it down. Yeah, you might be saying, oh, well, you wasted all that fur. No, I didn't. I did it so you could be able to see it nice and finished, make it look nice and full. And yeah, that's what I did. I mean, if you want to cut it right to the edge of the wood round and have your wood showing, then so be it. I mean, you do it your way. And this is the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it like that because I want it to look nice and finished from whichever way you see it, okay? Now, after I do that, I fold the bottom. You see that to do a triangle shape, and then it makes the beard look nice and full. Okay, and you'll see in the final reveal what I mean. I'm going to show you. Okay, and I'm getting all the garland little pieces that got on there off. Now, something happened with my camera. I don't know what happened. It changed the way it was recording, and I'm sorry. I don't have extra material to sit here and do this all over again and re-record it. And I'm sorry that the view is like this. I'm really upset that this had happened and that I didn't even notice that it did this. You know, and I check my camera often to make sure that it is at the proper ratio at all times. But I did bump my camera a couple times, and I think that's what happened, because the rest of the video is going to be like this. And I'm so sorry. You can zoom it in if you want and bring it closer so you can see it. But I apologize again that had happened, okay? Now here I had a garland, let me tell you, that had one of those, it was wrapped with twine. It was a ball from Dollar Tree, and that's what I used for the nose. And I wrapped the trimming, as you saw, around the nose, glued it to the nose, and glued it to the hat on the front side and the back side. And I trimmed it a little bit because I didn't want it that big and, and that long. Then I'm taking these little bells. I got 3 big ones and 3 small ones. I'm tying them to the twine so they can, when the hat hangs, the bells are gonna hang. And I love it because they jingle. Yeah, I love bells. I like that little jingling. I don't know. I'm so excited for Christmas. I can't wait. I can't wait to decorate my whole house. I decorate my whole house. And talking about decorations, so yes, I did a series. I'm sorry. It's crafting our way to Christmas. Okay, and while I'm cutting these little strips off, I'm going to tell you about this collaboration series. What it is that I'm going to have 9 different crafters, and different days of the week. It's going to be 2 videos every week until the end of November. And we're going to be crafting together, collaborating different Christmas themed craft ideas for you guys. And that's going to be occurring starting with today's video. And then there's going to be another one coming up on Saturday. And that's going to be with May. She's going to be doing it. I'm going to be sending out the flyer on YouTube. So watch for that. And it's going to be at the same time, 7 p.m. Okay, on Saturday. All right. So here I'm making a little tag. I took a piece of cardboard. It was trash, and I just what I did was I cut it in the shape of a tag. And then I got this book at Hobby Lobby. I bought this, and I love this paper. I'm in love with it. It is so beautiful. It's red, white, and green plaid with white snowflakes. I think it's so beautiful. And I take this tag and I trace it onto the back of that paper, and then I glue it on. I called Tiffany, I text Tiffany and was like, oh my goodness, you gotta see this paper. This paper is so beautiful. I was like, I kept raving about it. I'm like, you might think I'm crazy, but because I'm so excited over paper. I don't know, but it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. All right, so there I take and I trim off all the cardboard that was sticking out and everything, and then I take this fabric here. I keep forgetting the name of this fabric. It's like a mesh, and I take the edges and I trim it, and then I pull two little strings out from each side of it so it frays a little bit away. Then I glue it down with my hot glue onto the tag in the center, covering that beautiful paper. But you still see it. All right, and then I got this Merry Christmas laser cutout that I got from Temu. I got bags of this. Like I tell you, I have like at least 40 of those laser tags and stuff. So I'm using them up as much as I can. So here it says Merry Christmas with some holly and some berries. And I paint everything green, and then the berries I paint them red. And then I take it and put some hot glue on it, and then I'm gonna put that to my tag. I mean, I'm sorry. This I bought it at home last year. Never used it, so I said, let me use it here for my homie Nomi. Oh, he is so cute too. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to name him. What do you think I should name him? Why don't you put a name that you think I should call him, and whatever's the most popular, that's what we're gonna name him, okay? And here I took some velvety kind of red bow. I bought that at Walmart, that ribbon, and it was on sale, and I got that. And then what I do is I ducktail the ends and fluff the bow out a little bit, but I don't glue it on just yet. I don't glue it up to the candy yet because I'm waiting for when I do the placement on the hat. So there I'm doing a dry run of what I want it to look like. So I put the tag, the bow, the candy. Then I got this hot, you see that? That was a garden I got at Hobby Lobby's also at 50% off. It's all holly and berries, and for $7. Oh man, I'm gonna have holly and berries for years to come. So then I take this Dollar Tree garland and I wrap it like an S curl a little bit, and then I'm gonna tuck that. I'm thinking I like it the way it looks, like tucked there in the side back part of the candy, and then take the holly berries and the holly, put it like that. I think that's a good one right there. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna glue it down now. We're gonna glue the bow first to the candy. Then we're gonna take some hot glue and put it on the stem and put that inside his hat. And then I take the Dollar Tree garland and put one on one side, put one on the other side. And then I'm going to take the holly and the berries and do the same arrangement that you saw that we did for the dry run. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this. Tell me what color you would do yours, and what do you think we should name him? I want to name him. I want to give him a name, so whenever we bring him out, um, for the other collaborations, you'll probably see him hanging out and stuff. I want you to see, him and been able to name him, instead of saying, well, here's my Nomi. No. So we need a name. So
Okay, so what I
you put
did was
in
I
the
hammered
name
in,
and
took
what
this
the name that's most popular.
rubber
We'll
mallet,
decide to
just
choose, and we'll
hammered it in.
choose who we're gonna use. All right,
And
and I
that's what
take
we're
a
gonna hang it
sawtooth
from.
hanger here, and I put that in because I don't like to
And there
use
you go,
jute
and you get
twine
a
to
better
hang my
view of it
signs and
in the
stuff.
final
It
reveal,
takes the
okay?
value, the looking value of it away. It makes it cheap. It takes the, I don't know. It's more high end looking when it's not hanging with jute twine. I don't like that. I don't like doing my signs like that or anything. I want it to look like it's hanging on the wall, like it's supposed to. And here's the final reveal. And there it is. You see, look how cute he looks. He is so darling. I love him. And I want you to see it. I'm going to show you how you see him from the side, and you don't see, you don't see the muslin, you don't see the wood round, and you won't because the beard covered that all really nice, and the beard looks nice and furry and fluffy and chunky. You see, look at how nice that looks, right? And it looks like a real beard. Like, yeah, it's full, nice, lovely. And then the berries and the candy and the bells, his hat. Oh, he's so stinking cute. I love him. All right. So don't forget to check out Tiffany. All right. Her name is gonna be her collab video is the link to it is going to be down below. Also, I put the link to her channel. Check her out. She's an amazing crafter. I love her. I love my Tiffany. She's an amazing person. She's smart. She's intelligent. Very witty. Very loving, caring, helpful. Oh my God, she's amazing. All right. Also, you're going to see on the bottom, towards the bottom of my description box, you're going to see a buy me a coffee link. Um, if you can donate and buy me a coffee, it helps my channel. And you don't have to if you don't want to, but I greatly appreciate it if you do. Also, like, share, and comment, and subscribe, and do the same for Tiffany. Like, share, and comment on her channel. Also, she's an amazing crafter. I'm gonna be seeing you on Saturday, okay? And with May's collaboration, which will be series part 2. Stay blessed and stay safe. Love you guys. See you Saturday. Mwah!